Hello and welcome back for another Polygon Matic price prediction update, and in this video I'll be diving deep into the technical analysis here on the Matic chart and also give you my next price targets. And before I do so, show some love by first giving this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And at the time of this recording, Matic is trying to break through this ascending trend line that we have here on the charts, and a break above it we can watch out for a successful retest before we can continue gearing up, and also watch out for a break above our next key area of resistance at around the $0.678 mark, and a break above that we can also watch out for a successful retest on the lower time frames before we can continue gearing up and continue unlocking higher prices. And in case we see that breakout to the upper side playing out in such a scenario, then I'll be watching for a break above our recent high at around the $0.7104 mark. Matic has also continued to obey the ED12 structures, and zooming out to give you my ED12 analysis, you can first see that after seeing this massive crash on the 10th of June in a breakdown move that gave us a low at around the $0.52 mark, we started this nice recovery to the upside in a move that has been obeying the ED12 structures, where I'm terming this as a first wave to the upside. Then we have seen a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, managing to get into the minimum retracement areas highlighted on the charts using this retarget area, which is an area that we fully maximized before we started this impulsive move to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. And giving you minimum target areas to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That now gave me a minimum target area for that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.8141 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that wave to the upper side to do. And a break above this ascending trend line that you have on the charts, a break above resistance and significant highs here on the charts, then we could see another potential massive run up to the upside, fully maximizing our minimum target areas before we can expect a bit of a breakdown in the formation of this wave 4, then continue gearing up in the formation of that wave 5 to the upper side. Alternatively, in case we don't see a break above that key area, that is that ascending trend line, and a break above resistance, then there are chances that we can see a bit of a breakdown on the charts in a move that could possibly take us to our next key area of support at around the $0.6227 mark, where we can find support and then get that massive bounce back to the upper side. And in case such a move plays out, then there are chances that whatever we have here on the charts is a 1-2 setup to the upside, having this as a 1-2 setup, and this is another 1-2 setup to the lower side before we can see a wave 3 within the 1-2 setup to the upper side. And if that is the case, then I want to give you an area that we also need to have in mind by connecting the fibs from the low at around the $0.5612 mark to that high at around the $0.7116 mark, giving me a minimum target area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, and we can extend that to the area at the fib level 0.382, so I can have that target area like that on the charts, which is an area that you can see that we have managed to get into, and we're also seeing a reaction of that target area. So there are high chances that this could still be a 1-2 setup that we have, and soon we are going to start a massive run up to the upper side in the formation of a wave 3. So there are chances that the moment you manage to ascend above that ascending trend line, a break above resistance, we could potentially see a massive run up to the upside in the formation of a wave 3. So that is what I'm expecting on the Matic chart. And once we complete a 5-wave structure here on the charts on the lower time frames, then that analysis will be aligning with what I have on the long-term point of view here on the Matic chart. And if I zoom out to give you my long-term point of view on the Matic chart, you can see that last year in June we saw a low at around the $0.32 mark. Then we started this massive bounce to the upside in a 5-wave structure completing the formation of these larger Elliott wave count 1. Then we started a massive breakdown in the formation of a larger Elliott wave count 2, where we fully maximized minimum target areas highlighted on the charts using this yellow target area. And afterwards, whatever we expect after seeing the formation of a larger Elliott wave count 2 is the start of an impulsive move in the formation of this wave 3, and giving you minimum target areas for that third wave to the upside by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That now gives me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $2.11 mark, and that is the minimum that we can expect that third wave to the upper side to do. And I'm also expecting for us to fully confirm that the low for the second wave is in and the start of an impulsive wave has now started. All we need to see on the charts is a 5-wave move on the charts, followed by an ABC corrective structure and a break above significant highs. Once we see such a movement on the charts, that will be enough confirmation that the low is in and that we have now started an impulsive move in the formation of that wave 3. So that is what I'm watching out here on the Matic chart. Also taking a look at the indicators. On the RSI, we are trading at around the 55 mark. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bearish cross suggesting further breakdown. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.